Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shalama. I have a project that I want to share with you, and I'm going to show you how to make it and what I use to make it. And I'm going to show you the one I already finished make. These are the beads that I made. They looks like Shabby Chic. Maybe you could call it Shabby Chic. I made all of these sitting down watching TV. I made all of these, and I made them out of this two over here I made with something different. These over here I made with the lollipop sticks that have the holes in the middle. That's what I made that out of. And these two Shabby Chic one here I made out of the straws that I show a video that the lady her name was Eileen. She gives me an idea, and I came up with the idea to use straw, and I came up with the ideas how to stuff the straw. So if you want to see more of her channel, just go and put her name in and click and watch her video. She does amazing job, and hit like, subscribe. Like we all watching everyone video, we all, you know, and we share. So sad. She's the one that inspired me to do the toilet paper roll, use a toilet paper roll, and I use my mold. Her name is Eileen. And yeah, go and watch her channel. And there's two more other people I watch. The other one name was Secret Soto. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. She inspired me to do a lot of stuff too, so I'm working around that. And there was another lady on there. Her name is Pink Poodle. Go ahead, watch their video. Just go and watch their video. The three lady I watch, they do amazing job, and they inspired me to do a lot of the video I'm doing now, because I got ideas from those three lady inspired me. And I want to say, for Eileen, someone came up with the idea. It's not my idea. And I did use the lollipop sticks, this little white thing that you make whatever with. Sorry. And these are from straws I stuffed with toilet paper. So, and these are the one that I made out of the popsicle sticks, lollipop sticks, whatever you call this thing. So I'm going to show you how to make this. Okay, and all you need to make that, I have a few beads over here. I'm going to do a Shabby Chic color, off-white, light pink. I have my piece of straw. I have some wire. I have no idea what the gauge is. I got it from my father-in-law. And I have a 24 gauge wire strung with some sea beads. You need one of these tools to make the loop, and scissors to cut your fabric. And I got a blue fabric, a piece of pink fabric, and I have a piece of vintage lace. So let's get started. I'll show you how I make all of these beautiful beads. Okay, first what I will do, and also I'm gonna use a hot glue gun, and you guys can use whatever glue you want. You could use Eileen tacky glue, you could use a PVA glue, whatever glue works for you, you use. I'm using a glue gun. And what I do, I'm just gonna lay the fabric on my piece of lollipop stick, and I'm gonna roll and pull for both sides. So I got like, see, it's covered both sides, and I'm gonna roll it until it gets to a size like I want, like the bead, the thickness of a bead, and I'm keep rolling, and I'm gonna roll this whole piece because I want the thickness of the bead. And all these little pieces I'll take off afterward. So I rolled the whole piece on there. I liked it. It's not too bad. And what I do, I take some more glue and I just went and I run some glue over here. And then be careful. If you use a hot glue, just be careful. And then I just wait for a little bit. I take my scissors and I snip all the little pieces. Not all of them. I just leave some of them so that it looks kind of like, you know, natural. Now what I do not put my wire in yet. After I finish with all my stuff, and then I'll put the wire in, all the fabric. I'll glue all the fabric first. And if you're watching this video, like I said, whatever is on this video, I do not edit the video. It is what it is. I like the way it comes out. And I do not edit my video. I do not. I like do things like, you know, human. I am not gonna edit none of my video. I'm not gonna edit. I am not gonna edit none of them. So I like the way I do things. So I know a lot of people out there like to do the way they do things, and I think that's the way it should be, you know. So this is what we got right now. And I'm gonna take a piece of my vintage lace. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna eyeball it and see, because if I cut it I might waste them and I don't want to waste them. So I'll just put a dab of glue and I'm gonna put my lace there and just dab it a little bit. And I roll the lace around, wrap the lace around. I just wrap the lace around. And I put another dab of glue and hold it there for a second. I don't mix it in the glue. Hold it there for a second, then I snip off the excess. See why I didn't cut my my lace? Because I didn't want to waste them. They're too precious. So I have little tiny pieces. I'm saving them because I could do smaller beads and add it to my beads. We don't need this piece, but we're still gonna use this piece. I'm not gonna throw it away. We could use it for a different project. So what I'll do now, I will take my fatter gauge wire, the heaviest gauge wire. We don't need the glue gun right now. Glue gun is finished. You need one of these tools to make a loop, and a wire cutter. You don't need one of those. I just have it here on my table. And then you go take your fatter wire and you go through the hole. And I give myself a little bit to work with, and I go like about 1.5 inches both sides. And I snip my wire. That way I don't waste a lot, because it's too precious. It's copper. These are real copper wire, and it's too precious to me. I just don't want to waste them. So put that aside. Now what we do, I do not put a bead cap on none of these beads that I've made. All these beads that I make, I do not use a bead cap on it, and they look beautiful. I did not use no bead cap on it. So first what I'll do, I'll put a large pearl, like it's off-white. Then I'll add a light color pink pearl in the top of it, like that. Then I'll take my wrong nose pliers. Is it wrong nose pliers? I don't know. So we have to go and adjust it. And now I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it into a loop. And that's what we got. A nice, beautiful finish loop. A nice, beautiful finish loop, like that. So you could just put your jump ring through that and hang it on your journal if you want to make a journal page, or if you want to make a nice shabby chic earring, or whatever you want to use it for, you know. And we'll do the same thing for the other side. We'll put the big one first, then we'll put the smaller light pink pearl, and that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna roll it now. I'm gonna make a loop and keep rolling it. And that's what I got. That's what I got so far. That's what I got. Now what I'll do, I'll show you how I decorate the outside. Like that. Because I wrapped it from here all the way top of the bead. I wrapped it from all the way top of the bead all the way around like a spiral, and I come back and I wrapped it all the way in the top of the bead. Like that. I wrapped it, when I wrapped it with the outside bead to make it nice, more shabby chic looking, I wrapped it from here. You can see on the top of the bead here, and I went the spiral, I make a spiral, and then I came back. I didn't end it off over here. I went around the bead, on top of the bead, all the way back on the top of the bead. So I'm going to show you this one, what I did. What I'm going to do. So what I do, take my wire. We don't need those tools right now. Only thing we need is this wire cutter. I take my wire. I put it right here. And I went around like my pearl about, say, 2 times. I snipped that extra piece of wire out, and this one I use because it cuts it really flush and close, so I don't have to worry about anything hanging out. So now what we do, I string a bunch of beads, sea beads, on this copper wire because I'm working with the copper wire and I like the look of the copper wire. I went on top of my bead like that. I hold on to there and I keep wrapping like a spiral, and I hold it and I keep pushing my bead up whilst I'm wrapping, and I'm going around my bead. I'm going around my bead. I might need a few more beads like that. And what I'll do, I'll cut it here because I need to add some more bead. I'll cut it there. And to string the bead on, I use a 24 gauge wire, copper wire. This one I got at Joann. And I have my bead right here that I use to decorate the outside. So I'm just gonna take my wire. I'm going in there and just grab some bead. And I'm gonna wrap it around. I'm wrapping it around. See, I'm going around that bead. So that bead doesn't look plain. It looks like it has something going around it. So now I have 3 extra bead. I just pull it out, put it back in the container, and I wrapped around that bead. Straighten everything up, make everything, I need this one here, straighten my holes, make my holes straight, everything is straight, and snip that extra piece of wire out, and push that a little bit in there. I use my finger. I just push that a little bit in there. And there we go. We have a shabby chic bead that made out of a lollipop stick. And I made all of these out of it. I made all of these. I'll move my these we don't need. All of these I made out of my not those. these out of the lollipop stick. So there you go, lollipop stick, skewer. I saw a video with skewer. I saw a video with what's her name, Secret Soto. She did one with using the case for the pen, and she does amazing job making beads. She just amazed me. Her, Eileen, and Pink Poodle. I watch them all day long, and I got a lot of ideas from them. And I want to say thank you to those 3 lovely ladies out there. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.